Moscow faced certain ruin as Mongol raiders burned their way through the wooden city. With no other Rus coming to their aid, it was up to the people of Moscow to drive away their attackers and beat out the flames.
Hey, how are ya? Noxis Flak here, and happy Wednesday morning. We're gonna start the middle of the week off right with an Age of Empires 4 single-player campaign video, and we're gonna start with the Rus people. With the Rise of Moscow campaign. Before we get into it, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and I would love a comment. Maybe you know a Russian phrase. Put it in the comments below. If you can use their goofy alphabet, it would make me very happy. Alright, it is 12:38, and the title is Moscow. Rebuilding Moscow. In just a few short years, the once proud Rus principalities were razed and annexed by the Mongol invaders of the Golden Horde. RIP. But one small town would rise from the ashes. Moscow. Alright, pretty exciting. Let's start it off.
Today, Moscow is a metropolis of over 11 million people. But 800 years ago, it was a small village on the banks of the Moskva River. A modest settlement surrounded by simple wooden defenses. It gave little indication of its future greatness, or its ability to evolve through adversity. Moscow was frequently attacked and destroyed. Yet each time, it rose from the ashes, stronger and better defended. Its first real test came in 1238. This time, they faced a new enemy, the Mongols. Moscow had been largely unaware of the growing threat in Central Asia. Genghis Khan, founder of the Great Mongol Empire, had conquered most of the Asian continent. His descendants continued his work to expand the empire. His grandson, Batu Khan, led the armies of what would become known as the Golden Horde. Their goal, to extract money from principalities they conquered. One by one, states in the region, known collectively as the Rus, fell to the Golden Horde. Moscow was next. In 1238, the Mongol Golden Horde surrounded Moscow and besieged its wooden walls. It would only hold out for 5 days. Moscow burned. That could have been the end of its story, but the people of Moscow were resilient. They would not give up their home or their control of the Moskva River, an important trade route. They began to rebuild and strengthen Moscow's defenses. Yet one question remained. Would the terror return?
That was a long video, but the main takeaway I had is, who is this guy that comes into your dining room, doesn't stab you, but stabs your cup, your apples? Like, what is that? What does that guy do? Like, I know it's just some guy LARPing, but like, you're an actor, you're a writer, you're a director. You're like, we gotta show the Mongols coming into your home. It's like, what's the most menacing thing we could do? I know, stab that chalice. I wonder if that was to prevent an M rating. It's like, you can't actually stab the person in the live action video. And you know what? That's probably what it is. Alright, it's 1238, rebuilding Moscow. Mongol raiders left the town of Moscow burned to the ground, but the resilient Muscovites were determined to rebuild their home, this time stronger than before. This heavily implies that I just get to build a stone fortress, which I want to do. Those of you that have seen my Age of Empires 2 content, I like walls, I like castles. Let's do it.
Moscow faced certain ruin as Mongol raiders burned their way through the wooden city. With no other Rus coming to their aid, it was up to the people of Moscow to drive away their attackers and beat out the flames.
Okay. Stab that guy.
Идите! Любится! Да. Исправь. Наказе ноги. Готов. Слушай, исправляю. Готов. Набрать.
Loving the Russian accents. Feeling that energy.
Готовы, если? Люди готовы. Идите! Ходите, гриндите.
The remaining Mongols were driven away by the tenacious Muscovites.
Fire.
Люди, сделаю! Что? Копейщик есть здесь. Да? Слушайте. Что? Жду. Исправляю, папе.
Alright, you do that.
Наказе, Соня. Что? Люди исправляют. Что? Исправляю.
What's over here? Oh, is this a hunting cabin? That's a new building. That's pretty cool.
Тихо. Готов есть. Исправляю, папе.
Love Russian accents. They're gotta be the coolest accent.
Куда?
Duh. I can build a wooden fortress. Well, obviously we need those. And I now recognize that I have literally put out the fires is my objective, by the way. So we're doing that first. I recognize that I don't have any economy whatsoever, and I am using resources to put out the fires. So I think it's fair to say that we should put some of these villagers insufficient wood. That is a problem. All right, so we have to have a wood cutting operation, right? That's a real problem. Alright, insert really easy Russian shortage of something joke here. Alright, so unfortunately, that fortress may have been a huge mistake.
Люди, Сонь. Люди, гриндите. Идите, люди.
You two come over here. One of you.
А? Народ, землю? Жду. Землю, народ.
So we've chased off the Mongols. We have to put out fires. There's a lot of points of entry that were built in this city in the second wave. Mouse's wire is all messed up.
Слушайте. Наказе, Сонь. Исправь. Что?
Feeling dumb.
Тихо. Купить напрямик, копейщицы.
The music's pretty intense, considering nothing is happening. I'm still hearing screams. It could just be, the PTSD.
Слушайте.
И готовы, если мы?
Исправляю, бать.
There we go. So it's not letting me build more walls, which is annoying.
Рублен. Строю.
There we go, that'll speed up chopping. I wonder if this is the normal Russian music.
Орудие.
Слушайте.
Наказе сотни.
One more fire to put out.
Готовы, если мы?
I imagine we will.
Грядем.
I didn't want you to
Ладно,
repair, I
есть.
wanted to drop off your
Дрямо.
wood. Thank you.
Слушайте.
Yeah, I know, you need more wood, I get it.
Тихо. Рублен.
Накопите.
Put out the last fire, please.
Что?
Наказе, Сонь.
Рублен.
Alright, we've protected Moscow!
With the Mongol raiders repelled and the fires extinguished, the Muscovites began rebuilding.
Here we go. Alright. Producer locate 8 villagers.
The Muscovites knew that they could rapidly construct buildings out of wood, and so gathered what they needed from the forest.
So it looks like we need wood before we're allowed to do that. Oh, I could build the Kremlin. I need a lot of food for that, but I could build the Kremlin. That's pretty
Рожден
cool.
на земле.
Spearmint, it looks like there's some exploring rewards. So let's go over here.
Есть.
Yep, we're producing villagers, we're gathering the wood. Chopping increase rates.
Часа.
Hunting cabins, service drop-off points.
Рожден на
Correct.
земле. Копия готова. Слушаемся. На брань. Идон.
Idun.
Идите. Гриндите.
I wonder how different this Russian language is from the current one spoken
Жду.
today.
Рожден на земле.
Копий на брань.
Часов. Добро есть.
I think that's all that food. So you're gonna
Idun.
team up with a couple others and you're gonna become
Копий
hunters.
да.
Nothing over there. Why not go over here?
Повинуемся.
Готово, есть. Люди ожидают. Идите, люди.
I think we need to age up in order to
Часа. Часа.
I think we need to age up in order to rebuild the walls, it looks like. Because they say that the walls are not accessible. Which is annoying.
Слушайте.
Труждаемся.
Что?
The 8 additional villagers.
Труждаемся.
We're still gonna build more. That'll be the last one
Копия
because we need the food.
повинуемся.
Did imply that I could find villagers. I feel lied to.
Готов есть.
Готовы, если мы?
The woods surrounding Moscow provided an abundance of resources, but danger lurked within. Predators stalked in the shadows looking for an easy meal.
Копия. Слушаемся.
Oh, that was free food.
Идон.
We receive gold bounties for hunting wild animals. That's really interesting. I do need gold, which I have no
Копий.
production
Напрячь,
of.
копейщицы.
So, okay, so we're getting.
Копий. Да.
Okay, Okay, so we're getting gold from hunting. It's a very low amount.
Гриндите. Да.
Looks like we should keep exploring because I need gold to age up.
Набрать.
Can I build a trade?
Всем кустите. Копия готова. Слушаемся. Что?
That was a little glitchy game.
Добываю.
Maybe chill out. The deer look pretty good in this game.
Повинуемся. Идите.
What's this?
Напрячь, копейщицы.
Several villagers had fled during the Mongol attack, and some were still in hiding.
Напрячься. Что? Идут добывать.
So we just got a hunting
The fleeing villagers
bonus.
had taken refuge in forest hunting cabins. Here, the Muscovites could bring valuable animal pelts, which provided them a good livelihood.
Тихо.
So I need 200 gold. Bingo. You'll be the people building the Kremlin.
Идите. Напрячь, копейщицы. Идут.
Alright, so that should be enough. I think it was 200 gold. Why is it not accessible? Wait, oh my gosh.
Созидание.
I would like to take this time to apologize for my existence. It's just not accessible because I can't build it wherever I want. I actually have to click here
Что?
to do it,
Наказе, Сонь.
Сюда.
Готово.
and I hate it.
Задание.
Thanks, I hate it.
Копия. Набрать.
Yeah, I assumed the game was normal.
Тихо. Труждется на земле.
Наказе, Сонь.
Что? Часо. Строим.
Что?
Oh, there we go.
Слушайте.
Done.
Ладно, есть. Сделаю.
As the city rose from the ashes, the Muscovites would lay the foundations for a unique fortified complex. This iconic structure would be known as the Kremlin.
Expand Moscow by building the Kremlin!
Что?
Наказе,
Oh
Сонь.
man, this is it, man. Oh, I hate that. Like, why are you changing the rules of the game? Like, I get it, you just want me to click on villagers and click there, but annoying.
Копейщицы.
You're annoying.
Готовьтесь.
Alright, there's something over here.
Слушаемся. Идут. Идите.
Hello.
Копейщицы. Набрать.
Nice. We get gold from hunting, that's pretty cool.
Напрячь, копейщицы.
I'm getting the vibe that it's more gimmicky than it is useful, but maybe there are some maps with just an unbelievable amount of things you can hunt.
Идите. Копейщицы, Сонь. Напрячь,
They're at.
копейщицы.
It's a good grunt, my dude.
Гриндите.
So the Kremlin is under construction.
Идут. Гриндите.
Oh, we
Повинуемся.
found another one.
Да.
This feels very Frontiers like. This feels like,
Напрячь,
honestly, it feels like
копейщицы.
early American history.
Есть. Готов есть. Копейщицы, слушайте.
Did I get a bounty for killing the wolf?
Идите. Накажите. Копи, гриндите. Слушайте.
There's no animals here.
Рандон на добычу. Копи, напрячь, копейщицы.
Well, while the Kremlin's being built, we're gonna try to find all of these optional landmarks.
Слушаемся.
Is that what the Kremlin used to look like?
Накази будут.
We're gonna build a market. Alright, I'm gonna click on it. I'm never gonna learn.
Люди. По сбору люди.
Идите. Идут.
The once unassuming village of Moscow had been rebuilt as a city poised for growth. But to protect the city from further Mongol raids, it would need a fierce military and a strong defensive perimeter. The Muscovites knew that the terror from the steppe could return at any time.
Mine that stone. Use 40 additional military units.
Готовы идти?
Слушайте. Построено будет.
Готовы трудитесь и есть?
Yeah.
Сделаем сейчас.
Mine.
Начну трудитесь.
Вот сейчас. Напрежь, копейщицы. Идите. Напрежь, копейщицы. По мне.
Работаешь.
That is a Russian
Приуготовляйтесь
accent,
все.
and I am so on board.
Я построю
Oh,
сие.
you do that. Okay.
Дело есть.
Oh my gosh, I know! I can't unlearn how to play the game. I'm not going to learn that that's not how you're
Having been
supposed to do
caught
it.
off guard by the
I'm
Mongols
just
before,
not.
the Muscovites knew they could come under attack at any moment. Strong defenses would give them a better chance of protecting their city.
Напрежь,
We got 10
копейщицы.
minutes till they come, okay?
Сделай. Уразумев.
Чего сделать?
Я понял.
They're fine.
Делай.
Наталья будут.
Начну трудиться. Прям ясно есть.
Готовы
Oh, those are,
трудиться?
that's literally a Mongol scout.
Слушайте.
Big trouble.
Крушите головы.
Люди, служите готовы.
Копия
The
на
game
по
is
мне.
lagging. Why?
Сделай.
Люди ждут наказы.
Копейщицы, уразумев. Копейщицы, глядите.
Люди здесь суть.
Делай.
Alright.
Построено. Слушайте.
Рада есть.
Я построю сие.
Only have 8 minutes. Actually, man.
Копейщицы, глядите. Идите.
Walk over here.
Люди, служите, готовы. Люди, выступают. По мне.
Yeah.
Напрежь,
Should
копейщицы.
be one more
Копейщицы,
shelter.
глядите. Наказы будут. Слушайте. Построено будет. Вот.
What is going on? Can you stop farming and stab that thing, please? I mean, your commitment is real.
Чего делать и надобно?
I like your commitment, but dang.
Построено будет.
Люди, здесь суть. Кот, идите. По
Some
мне.
strong hunter camp vibes from over here.
Напрежь, копейщицы. Наступайте мне. Чего
That's
делать
not a
надо?
hunter camp. That's enemy units.
Готовитесь, латницы.
You're gonna be control group 2.
Яко
I love
угодно.
how you're just like committed to farming. Villager gathered food rate increase.
Копей сделаю. Сделаю. Сейчас. Идите. Копейщицы, глядите.
Gold, I mean stone increase.
Готовим. Следую наказам.
Alright, so we're at 18 military units.
Радуйся.
Just 6 minutes left, so
Возделываю землю.
we are on the time-wise. We should be good. We should
Приук-
have
Ясно
these
есть.
new military units in time. And then defensive arrow slits. Alright, we've upgraded.
Готовы, трудитесь?
В наказе будут.
What
Буду
reason
древом.
are
Работа
you not
ждет.
working?
Люди
Hello.
ждут наказы. Добудьте древеса, надобно?
There you go.
Кот во мне. Уразуме.
Come on.
Идите. Копейщицы, глядите. Ясно есть.
We've got 27 units. More on the way. We've got 5 minutes to go.
Копейщицы, глядите. Латницы, приготовляйтесь, уразуме. Сделано будет.
Сие... Люди, сие возможно есть.
I could build stone walls at this point.
Я построю сие.
Приук во мне.
Where are you? Where is this hunting lodge?
Напрежь, копейщицы.
I know you're here.
Идите. Копейщицы, глядите. Чего делать надо? Люди ждут наказы. Сбираю древес.
Дело есть, наказе будут. Слушайте. Надобно есть. Начну трудить.
Приук во мне.
Oh my gosh.
Напрежь, копейщицы.
That's fun. That's a lot of wolves.
Приготовляйтесь, латницы. Выступать не надо на латнице.
Got it.
Люди, служите готовы. Уразуме. Построено будет.
Люди, служите.
We all team up on these.
Уразуме. Уразуме.
Я здесь.
Люди здесь очень.
Сегодня
People are
управляемся.
gonna die.
Люди, служите готовы.
Люди здесь.
I love how they use their archery if they're at long distance.
Радуйся.
I wonder if it's the same amount of damage based on what weapon they use.
Сделаем сейчас.
There's so much happening here.
Латницы готовят. Готовитесь, латницы. Берите оружие, латницы.
That's edge of the map nonsense.
Люди, служите готовы. Добрый, латни, добрый. Готовы будете, латницы. Исправляйтесь. Воине, надобно идти.
Get in there. How many of you can fit in there?
Воине,
Just three.
направо приготовляйтесь. Воине, идите. Воине, исправляйтесь. Готовитесь, латницы. Сделано будет. Воине, встайте. Воине, набранены приступцы. Делаю, что велено есть. Исправляйтесь. Дело сделано есть.
I come in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Идите. Чего делать надо много?
I don't really know what to expect. I kind of think they'll make it easy for me.
Брюк сделаю.
don't know. No idea how this is actually
Слушай
gonna
наказ,
go.
но. Латницы готовятся. Приготовляйтесь, латницы. Слушаюся.
Ooh, that can fit.
Воины, исправляйтесь. Их стрел.
Smash
Соглашаемся.
that.
Готовы будете, латницы. Готов, yes, готовитесь.
Here we come. I love how there's a wolf involved.
Готовы будете, латницы.
Yeah, he's still chopping trees. He could not be bothered.
Латницы готовятся. Латницы, наступайте. Латницы готовы. Оказывай. Делано будет.
30 seconds.
Трюк, исходим. Сбираю древенака. Идти надобно. Надобно есть. Начну трудитесь.
Воины.
I do not know exactly where they're going to come from.
Накатис, ладно есть. Приуготовляйте копья. Идите!
Hearing the foreboding beat of the Mongol war drums,
Oh, we're gonna find it!
the Muscovites braced themselves for another raid.
Копейщицы, глядите! Напрямь, копейщицы! Напрямь, приуготовляйте
Did it.
копей во мне!
Alright, come in here.
Исправляйтесь. Течем. Радуйся, люди несут. Копейщицы,
Okay, does the wolf get in? Here they come. They're probably gonna be a little confused because they're expecting it to be a lot easier for them.
Люди,
Can you
служите!
please attack the wolves? Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, they're trying.
Приготовляйтесь.
воины, направь, приготовляйтесь.
Слушайся. Поскору, латницы.
Воины, надобно в пути.
What are
Люди
you two thinking? Get over here, please.
делаем сейчас.
Yeah. Let them run into the towers.
Приготовляйтесь, латницы. Огонь вражий! Готовы будете, латницы?
There we go.
Воины, восстаньте!
They're coming, we're good.
Следую наказу.
Делайте.
You know Russians would just love to live out here.
Слушайте. Радуйся. Построено будет.
Радуйся.
Working their way towards the tower.
Готовы будете, латницы? Воины, восстанете!
Can you stop shooting my house? It's my house.
Латницы, приготовляйтесь к броне! Готовитесь, латницы! Латницы, приготовляйтесь к броне! Приступайте надо, латницы!
Oh my, the wolf killed that person. Probably because they were like, I gotta keep chopping. I can't, heaven forbid, I stab this wolf.
Латницы, напрямь!
The Muscovites had successfully defended their newly built city against the Mongol raid. Now that Moscow could defend itself, its rulers look to expand their influence into new territories.
Alright, that was a pretty cool first mission. It definitely tried to play it off like it was desperate, but like at the same time it wasn't. Despite ongoing raids and harsh conditions, the Muscovites had rebuilt their town. Moscow was back and growing. There you have it. That's part 1 of the Rus campaign. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think? What do you think of the Rus civilization so far? They have wooden fortresses, basically wooden castles, which means you don't need to use stone for the castles. That's an interesting turnaround. Also, they have fortified palisade walls, and they get gold from hunting. Those are my main takeaways so far. Let me know in the comments below. This has been Noxis Flak, and I will see you tomorrow when it will be 1375 Tribute.